Welcome to True Life Lessons, where we uncover the profound wisdom found deeply within the silent struggles of ordinary lives. Meet Ryan, a man of 42, trapped in the grey, endless cycle of a warehouse job that slowly drains his soul. Every single day feels exactly the same, a monotonous loop that has stripped away his hope and his vibrant, youthful dreams. He walks home through the cold rain, feeling the weight of the world pressing down on his tired and weary shoulders. The silence of his small apartment offers no comfort, only a loud reminder of the years that have quietly slipped away. Seeking a brief escape before work, he sits in the park, trying to find a moment of peace amidst the chaos. His wandering eyes settle on an old oak tree, standing tall and resilient against the changing winds of the autumn season. There, a small creature captures his attention, a determined woodpecker beginning its daily ritual against the hard and unforgiving wood. The rhythmic sound of the bird striking the tree cuts through the morning noise, sparking a flicker of interest in Ryan. He watches with fascination as the tiny bird attacks the massive tree with a relentless energy that he has long forgotten. Ryan looks at his own hands and wonders where his drive went, feeling a sudden connection to this small, persistent creature. Suddenly, the bird slips and loses its grip, tumbling down a few feet before catching itself with a frantic flutter. Nearby, a group of children point and laugh at the clumsy moment, a scene that would normally make anyone feel ashamed. But the bird does not care about the laughter. It simply returns to its task with renewed focus and unwavering determination. Ryan remembers a time he dropped a crate at work, paralyzed by the shame of his manager's public and harsh scolding. He realizes the first lesson: failure is merely information to learn from, not a definition of his worth as a person. The bird used the slip to adjust its grip, proving that mistakes are simply stepping stones on the path to success. Back at work, Ryan makes a small error, but instead of freezing, he corrects it instantly and continues moving forward calmly. The next day, Ryan observes the bird again, noticing how it attacks only one specific spot, ignoring the rest of the tree. It does not peck randomly or aimlessly. It directs all its energy into a single point to achieve a breakthrough. Ryan reflects on his own life, constantly trying to juggle a dozen different tasks but never truly finishing a single one. He sees his scattered energy as a weakness, while the bird demonstrates the immense power of absolute and unwavering laser focus. This is the second habit. Focus always wins over distraction. Ryan decides to stop multitasking and start prioritizing what truly matters. He sits at his desk, clears the clutter, and dedicates his attention to learning one new skill at a time. By channeling his energy into a single task, he begins to feel a sense of progress he hasn't felt in years. In the park, chaos surrounds the bird, squirrels run and blue jays scream, but the woodpecker never turns its head. It remains completely indifferent to the opinions and noises of the creatures around it, loyal only to its own mission. Ryan notices his co-workers whispering as he reads during lunch, mocking his sudden desire to improve his station in life. He feels the urge to defend himself, but then he remembers the bird, ignoring the noisy crowd in the park. He embraces the third habit: ignore the crowd. He puts on his headphones, blocking out the negativity to protect his dream. He learns to stop explaining his actions to others, understanding that results will eventually speak louder than any words ever could. One morning, Ryan arrives to find the tree silent. The bird is gone, and the park feels strangely empty without it. He worries that the bird has given up, projecting his own fear of quitting onto the small creature he admires. But 2 days later, the bird returns, attacking the wood with renewed vigor and a fresh burst of explosive energy. Ryan realizes the fourth habit: Stepping back is necessary to go further. Rest is not weakness, it is strategic preparation. Ryan stops pushing himself to the point of burnout, learning to rest his mind so he can return stronger tomorrow. He understands now that recovery is an essential part of the process, allowing his muscles and mind to truly grow. Weeks pass, and the tree bark looks exactly the same from the outside, showing no visible signs of the bird's effort. Similarly, Ryan works hard every day but sees no immediate reward, no promotion, and no praise from his boss yet. Doubt begins to creep in again, whispering that his efforts are wasted and that he should just accept his fate. But then he sees it. A large piece of bark falls away, revealing a deep, perfect hollow carved within the tree. This is the final habit. Trust in visible progress. The work was happening underneath the surface long before it became visible. Just because you cannot see the results yet does not mean your efforts are not compounding beneath the hard surface. Ryan realizes his daily study and discipline are creating internal changes that will eventually manifest as a completely new life. Armed with these 5 powerful habits, Ryan transforms his daily routine from a source of pain into a training ground. When he stumbles, he no longer feels shame. He simply notes the lesson and adjusts his strategy for the next attempt. He says no to distractions that do not serve his future, protecting his time and energy with a fierce new discipline. He prioritizes his health and rest, knowing that a strong mind requires a strong body to carry it through challenges. And he keeps showing up every single day, trusting that his breakthrough is inevitable as long as he does not quit. 6 months later, Ryan walks into the manager's office, not with fear, but with a quiet confidence that commands respect. He presents a new system he developed during his focused study sessions, solving problems the company didn't even know it had. The breakthrough finally happens. He is promoted to a supervisor role, leaving the repetitive manual labor behind him for good. He returns to the park one last time to thank his silent teacher, the little bird that changed his entire life. The hole in the tree remains as a permanent monument to consistency, proving that small actions over time create massive change. Ryan breathes in the fresh air, realizing he is no longer a victim of circumstance, but the architect of his destiny. Life rewards persistence, focus, and silent effort far more than it rewards speed, talent, or luck in the long run. When you build these habits, you become unbreakable, capable of weathering any storm and overcoming any obstacle in your path. Ryan now shares his strength with others, understanding that true success is not just winning, but helping others to rise. Look at where he started and where he is now. The difference was not magic, but the consistent application of habits. You too have this power within you, waiting to be awakened by the decision to stop drifting and start carving. Whether you are building a career, a body, or a mind, the principles of the woodpecker apply to you today. Do not let failure stop you. Let it teach you how to stand firmer and how to move with better purpose. Block out the noise of the world, for they do not see your vision and they cannot walk your path. Take time to rest and recover, honoring the natural rhythm of your body so you can sustain your efforts long term. And most importantly, trust the process even when you are in the dark, for the breakthrough is often just ahead. Ryan writes his story down, hoping that one day someone like you will read it and find the courage to change. We all have a woodpecker moment waiting for us, a signal to wake up and take control of our narrative. Don't let your life be a series of grey days. Paint it with the vibrant colors of discipline and persistence. Start small, start today, and keep pecking away at your goals until the wall breaks and the light floods in. Your habits define your future, so choose them wisely and guard them fiercely against the erosion of comfort and laziness. The strength you build today will carry you to places you never dreamed possible, giving you a life of purpose. The woodpecker is still out there, doing its work, reminding us that consistency is the only true secret to success. Be like the bird, resilient, focused, deaf to critics, wise in rest, and faithful to the progress you cannot see. This has been another story from True Life Lessons, designed to help you find the strength to build your best life. Thank you for watching True Life Lessons. Subscribe now to build your own strength and discover the power within you.